Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. Today, as we react to Watford 2, Millwall 2 at Vicarage Road. Mileta Rajović scoring deep into injury time to secure Watford a draw in this game. And yeah, let's start from the very beginnings. The starting lineup, actually, I was very pleased to see. Pretty much agreed with every inclusion there. Yassir Espria and Ken Sema certainly warranted their inclusion in the team after their past couple of performances. Ken Sema today was excellent, and I felt Watford really lost the momentum when he was taken off. And Yassir Espria, actually, in the past 2 games, he's got a goal, he's got an assist, and actually he's having probably his best spell at the club since he arrived so far, which is great to see. So definitely both of them warranted their starting positions. Ryan Porteous stayed on the bench. Francisco Sierralta retained his place in defence. And largely, apart from that, the rest of the team was the same as we saw against Cardiff, against Swansea City away from home. Now, the game started in good fashion. Watford pressing on the front foot, largely dominating possession. And Yassir Espria was very fortunate with his goal. He's in the right place at the right time. The Millwall player, I can't remember if it was the defender or the goalkeeper, but they attempted to clear the ball. It bounced off Espria back into the net, and ultimately Watford went 1-0 up at that time. And actually, we dominated the first half pretty much, apart from a period of time where Millwall scored their goal, which again, both of their goals come from set pieces, which is something that Watford, will have to work on going forward. But yeah, the first half for me, actually, I went into half-time 1-1, feeling quite positive, quite optimistic, and quite happy with what I'd seen from Watford in that first half. And then the second half kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Yes, I know we got the late injury time equaliser through Mileta Rajović, but I actually feel for the first time this season, Valérien Ismaël hindered himself with the substitutions. Now it's becoming a bit of a habit and a bit of a theme that he likes to, do multiple substitutions around the 60th minute mark. In the majority of games that I've seen Valérien Ismaël manage so far, that seems to be the case around the 60th minute mark. He likes to make 2 or 3 substitutions just to change it up a bit. And it has actually worked well in previous games. Yassir Espria is a perfect example of that, where he comes on around the 60th minute mark against defenders with maybe tired legs or maybe lapsing in concentration. And it gives Watford an opportunity to grow into the game once again. But actually today, I felt like the substitutions hindered Watford. I felt we lost any momentum we had gained within that first 60 minutes. And ultimately, Millwall went on to score that second goal. Again, I believe this one come from the corner. Daniel Batman not coming out for the cross. Kind of stuck on his goal line. Not entirely Batman's fault. Obviously, the marking within the box should be better. I'm not a fan of zonal marking myself. But yeah, Daniel Batman again not coming for a cross is hindering Watford in this instance. And that meant Millwall went 2-1 up to the good. And their fans thought they'd won the game at that point. I think that was about 80 minutes in. And yeah, suddenly the mass exodus of Watford fans has started from Vicarage Road, as we've seen in previous games. But we did not lose hope, and Watford went on one final attack down the left-hand side. Some great play between Imran Louza and Jamal Lewis. Imran Louza put a peach of the ball into the Watford penalty area, right on to Mileta Rajovic's head, and he couldn't really miss from that position. He was unmarked. All he had to do was get it on target. He did that, and he salvaged a point for Watford in this game. And actually, I felt for me, Watford deserved a point in this game, if not all 3, because we had so many chances, especially through Vacuum Bio in that first half, where if he was just a couple of inches closer to the ball, he might have toe-poked it into the back of the net. There was also an instance where the ball, I believe, was cleared off the line by a Millwall player. So yeah, I think a draw is probably a fair representation of what happened in the game. But Watford should have really got 3 points, if I'm going to be totally honest. But yes, let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to The Watford Way, and I'll catch you again for another video very soon. Bye-bye.